Wait a minute. I think that's just better for me. I think that's just better for me, sir. We just take this, absolutely. My back still really hurts. I'm crippled. Everything hurts. Somebody please send me help. Ow. Let's play some chess. Praise God for another beautiful day to play some chess. It took me a few seconds to actually figure out what I wanted to say at the beginning of the video, even though I say the same things at the beginning of pretty much every video. Okay, this guy is doing something weird and strange. You guys, I had so much fun with the last game that I played that I'm here right now ready to play another game. I'm playing another one like 20 minutes after I played that last one, took a little bit of a cool down, had a little bit of a drink, and now I'm just looking to really solidify closing in on that 1,000 elo mark. Now, I like the idea. I mean, we got to just develop pieces. This guy's developing some pieces. If we get this piece to the middle of the board, he could take this, but that would just be ridiculous. He could, like, you know, throw this knight out here, but at least we're protected now. We can start developing some bishops here, probably develop the light bishop and then castle. I'm not 100% sure. He was going for something funky, bringing the queen out super early. And I know a lot of the times you want to be kind of attacking. Okay, so that's interesting. If I go up, so if he does, like, he could do this and then I do this and then he attacks and gets the fork. So that's what he's looking to do. We can completely stop that by going here so that if he takes, I can take an attack. So I think we're just going to do that. If he decides to do this, we will lose castling rights, but we'll be ahead by a knight. So I think we're okay with this because taking here, not a lot for him to get out of that exchange. We can even take the knight, threatening the queen now as well. So he kind of is forced to partake in this exchange or get his queen out of here. And I like that. And look at this. He's actually just going to give us an even trade of material. We also get to develop our queen. I'm liking this. Look, he has one piece developed and I've got 3 pieces that have actually moved. We can develop the light bishop and castle. This is things are going kind of okay. I'm not gonna lie. If I go here, he takes, I get to take. We're still just exchanging. We're getting rid of all of his pieces while developing our pieces and protecting ourselves. I like it. I think I like it. We can also, like, I could go up here, do something like this. I could even do this. That can't be attacked then. Do we want to trade pieces or do we, I mean, trading just seems right because he's not really developing anything, but it feels kind of bad to get this light bishop up here and then just lose it. It does feel a little bit bad. We could castle. Okay, this is also interesting. We could castle queenside. He can't actually take this pawn because of the knight here. And then we still get a chance to move the king over. I also like that. Ooh, okay, we've got ideas. I could do something like this, attack. That's very interesting. We can push this pawn up. I don't really know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not really sure what the best order of operations is. I feel pretty good about this just because look at all these pieces that aren't moving and then we can castle. So I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know if it's right. I don't know if it's wrong. I don't know if this is what I should or should not be doing, but both of these pieces are protected. He can't move his queen in here. If he wants to develop like a piece like this, wow, he can attack a pawn that's protected by the other knight. Like, he's just not developing anything. And we're going to get into an end game where hopefully I can outplay him just because of the fact that I've got more pieces in the center of the board and I can castle to safety before he can. Like, he's going to castle on the queen side now, but I can attack his knight. I can attack his knight with this pawn. Ooh, this seems really good actually, because if I go up here, he could go here or here. Doesn't really do much of anything for him. Okay, now this is not great, but I can do this. Bloomers125 is trying to do some sneaky stuff to me this match, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. And now we need to read the verse of the day and hopefully get some encouragement from it. The verse today comes from Colossians chapter 3, verse 13. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. Forgiveness is the key, my friends. It is a core pillar of my Christian faith, but it's just a good thing to do, whether or not you believe believe you should be forgiving people who slight you and just kind of move on. Water off a duck's back is the way I like to say it as well. So that was a great verse. I like it. Let's jump back into this match and see if we can emerge victorious against Bloomers 125. What if I move my rook and then I do this? If he takes, I take, and then he can't take. I like that. We could also take. Oh, if we take here and he does this, then we do this. Oh, well, no, but if I do this and he takes with the queen, then that doesn't work. So I should do this. He takes. I have to do this. I have to move my rook over. Now, if he does this, I take, he takes, I take, we push up. That's totally fine. I take, he take. If I take, he takes with this. I mean, it's just kind of awkward for him, but that's okay. We can also just like, okay, I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing now. So I can't do this. I can take, and if he takes with this, then I can pressure. And if he takes, I get to take. So now I'm gonna do this because he actually can't take with this. He's forced to take with the queen. And then we can put some pressure on this. He can't really take anything else over here. Yeah, so that works out really nicely because I'm just gonna attack his bishop. If he decides to take here or here, he's just gonna lose his queen. If he decides to take this, I'm just gonna take. We're still defending the knight then. This is still locked up. If I push up here, he actually can't. Oh, okay, but I can take this pressuring the queen. Wait a minute. I think that's just better for me. I think that's just better for me, sir, because now I could do, we just take this. Absolutely. We're still pressuring his queen. I don't know if this guy thought everything through. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't think he thought it all through. Okay, let's just start. I think now, I mean, this pawn is just hanging. If he takes this, we can attack here. Oh, he just resigned. That was such a fast game. No way. Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna have a look at the game review here. It says that I made a mistake, 3 best moves, nothing insane or ridiculous. Guys, we are 2 wins away from 1,000 elo, maybe 1 win away if the person that we play against is a high enough elo that we get 9 or 10 points when we win. Let's have a look at this game review against Bloomers 125. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much for the game. We played at a 74.3% accuracy. He played at a 64.9%. I played at 1200. He played at 750. I had 2 misses, but other than that, everything looks good. So let's have a look at this review. This opening, very standard, very book. Moving the queen to a5 is actually a book move, which I did not realize. Book move to continue developing the knight, which feels pretty good. Book move, look at all these book moves that we got. And then this is a decent move for him. Getting the bishop to protect is good. He takes, I take. This is an inaccuracy, so him to prepare the bishop for development. And I counterattacked, but I should have done the knight. So I kind of saw this. I was looking at it. We spent a little bit of time on this move, but I wasn't 100% sure. This makes a lot of sense because he cannot take with the queen, so we get to push the knight a little bit further to the middle of the board. And then if we develop the bishop here, we actually have an attack on the king to force him to lose castling rights, or we can also attack the rook and then we can, move around after that. Let's see what the follow-up would be from here. This, it shows 1 move. Thank you, chess.com. Very insightful. Okay, so that happens. We do this. He should have taken, and then I would have traded, which I still would have been happy with that position, I think. It says that he was maybe slightly favored. Is that what happens in this position if he takes? And then I take, it keeps the evaluation basically the same. Okay, so yeah, I was happy with kind of either one of those positions taking place. When he moves here, it is definitely more in my favor. Castling was not good, so I actually should have kicked the knight here, which I saw afterwards. Did I see it afterwards? I don't know if I saw this or if I even mentioned it while I was playing, but I saw that I could have done this, which then does kick the knight either here, here, or here. In all of those positions, I'm able to win the knight, except for here. When he brings his pawn out, yeah, he should have been trading that. This was also not good. The only good option was to push up here. I was a little bit worried about pushing up and then he takes, and then if I take, I don't have anything to defend this. It just makes my knight hang. So his queen comes over, but then I'm just kind of hanging my knight. So I don't know why was this the, so from here, I'm supposed to do this? What? In what universe does he not just take? Oh, this is almost, oh, because it leaves the bishop without, oh. So he needs to move back. What happens if he takes, oh, if he takes here, he loses his queen. Oh, I understand. Okay. So that's why pushing this up was good, because not only is it attacking, but if he does this, I'm getting the bishop completely for free. And then he has like nothing. Like he can kind of reinitiate this attack, but he's down by a knight and a bishop, and I've got 4 of my pieces developed. He's still got 3 of them with none of his pawns having any influence. He's got this one poor sad guy over here. Okay, I understand why that should have been the move that I play. Thankfully, he pins the knight. I take the bishop as I wanted to do. He's not able to take here, forcing the queen away, which I think was good. Straightforward recapture on his part. I push up trying to kick the bishop. He blunders, which I saw this and I was just like, I don't really know what's happening right now, because I'm gonna take, threatening the queen. He takes, I take back, and when he moves up here, he moves the queen to safety. So in this position, I was looking at doing something like this, and this is actually, oh, this was a brilliant move, leaving the knight vulnerable to attack. So he can take here if he wants to take here. Wow, I can't believe that was a brilliant move, but this is what I thought. I was like, if he takes it, I'm just gonna do this. He's gonna do this, and then I am able, oh, and then you do this. And then you do this. And then he has to move over this way. Oh, and then you put him into check again. Oh, and then if he does this, what do? Then you go back and you bring this up. Oh, you bring this up so you can do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, game review is actually kind of goated for situations like where your opponent resigns and you're actually able to figure out what should have happened. So then if he comes over here, I can put him into check. He needs to move over again. Once he moves over again, I put him into check again. No, you don't do this. This can't possibly be what you're supposed to do. Then you do what? Then you do this? What? So then you do this, and then you get to take, and then he's forced here, and then you do this? There's no way. Well, what if he moves this way though? What if he moves this way? That's a blunder. Oh, and then you can force checkmate because of this, and then he's forced here, and then you can do, and then he has to move here or here. He's supposed to, what if he moves here? Then you do this. Oh, and then when he moves here, you get to just do this. This or this one is also the same. Game is over. Wow, okay, I see. So actually, when I wanted to do this, that would have been a brilliant move, and I was eyeing it up. I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do. I don't know if I would have followed that entire sequence to force checkmate, but overall, that's a great game. We're sitting at 991. I can't tell you how excited I am to hit that 1,000 mark. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I had a ton of fun. I will see you in tomorrow's video. God bless you in the rest of your day. Peace.